Train out from 16 track.
It began in 1989. The first event we'd done was an illegal acid house party in the home counties of a place called Adderbury. It was a group of people. It happened on 30th of September 1989, and we flew in a package of American artists and DJs that played alongside the cream of the UK's artists and DJs of that time. There was a group of us that used to go up to a club called Rage and Land of Oz and Spectrum, and it's a place called Heaven in Trafalgar Square. And we just went out there, me and a guy from Milton Keynes. I went out there one night and we went out to a do and just sort of seen what it was all about, just fancied it, and the rest is history really. We just started putting on events. No, not really. It's funny really, because we've never ever gone out there with a burning ambition to become the biggest and the best. We just wanted to put on a top quality party with the things we'd like to see when we went out partying ourselves really. And you know, as we sort of soldiered on through the years, through good times and bad, we slowly got bigger and stronger and stronger and stronger, but we didn't, you know, we didn't think it'd grow to the size of what it has now. We've literally, we've catered for hundreds of thousands of people over the last 10 years. We would like to think we put on top quality events. Basically, it still comes down to us putting events on, how we would like to see an event to go out partying. No, seriously, what do I get out of doing Helter Skelter? I get a great deal of satisfaction. It's still the buzz of putting on parties. That's, sometimes we can be in the office in the build-up to an event, working 60, 70 hours a week, 12 hours a day, and you sometimes get lost in the admin and the paperwork for what you're doing. But every time, an event comes up and an event happens, that, the buzz of doing the event, the adrenaline, that's really why I do what I do and put events on.
I first played for Dave for Helter Skelter. I can't even remember, It was a long time ago. I mean, he's one of the most long-running as I've worked for. I've seen a lot of promoters come and go. Some have crashed horribly, and some have just kept going. So, I mean, Dave was around back when we were doing energy and biology, and he was like one of the new boys. Do you know what I mean? And I think he started, I remember he used to do Milwaukee's in Bedford, and I think I played a couple of times there for him, and then I just did all the big ones. He did some ones which weren't at Milton Keynes, somewhere else, some big outdoor venue, and then he's been at Milton Keynes for a little while. So yeah, I mean, he's been going, 10 years or something, 8 years or something? So I can't remember, but I know it's a long time ago. I think Dave's always kept a standard, do you know what I mean? He's always tried to better it. He's always tried to give the raver 100%, you know what I mean? I mean, you're guaranteed at those type of parties that there's going to be, plenty of water for the kids, there's going to be plenty of amusements, there's going to be a wide choice of music, you know what I mean? And also Dave's one of the first ones really to incorporate happy hardcore and drum and bass. And a lot of people kind of went off drum and bass for, it's not happening no more, but Dave stuck with his guns, do you know what I mean? And got the support that he deserved. And I think he's always tried to better his parties, Yeah. I think it's never one's the same, you look at the stage production and it's really good, and, he's always put 100% into the rave, so yeah.
I played at Skelter. The first time was probably about just after 89, beginning of 90. It was up at Milwaukee's for Dave. He used to do every other Saturday. It used to be absolutely wicked. That was his clubs and that. And then it went obviously up to the Sanctuary a year or so later. I sort of like played nearly every one then. Well, there's been a big change over the past 10 years, hasn't there, in the music? I mean, Helter Skelter has sort of like been at the forefront of the dance industry and helped create the changes. I mean, along with the music, on like, you know, from like the ravey type of stuff through to the hardcore to the drum and bass. It's done the whole spectrum, hasn't it? I mean, he even does his back to like 89 and that, you know, and 1991, and sort of like from house to drum and bass now, he's sort of like gone the whole way around with it.
Played Helter Skelter back in the early 90s when it first began at the Sanctuary, and it was absolutely having it, wasn't it, Mick?
Yes.
We were playing with people like Dave Angel, Carl Cox, and the people who are now having it techno, and having it trance, and we're having it trance and techno as well, aren't we, Mick?
Guys and girls.
Sorry, E.G M-Zone.
Yes.
Thanks very much then. See ya. Helter Skelter's changed a lot. Can we be sensible?
Well, since we moved into the main arena and let people listen to the music that we play, I think Helter Skelter's really changed.
Right, let's talk about change. Let's talk about how when we started in the techno zone, Helter Skelter was all about happy hardcore.
Yeah.
And now it's about music like trance and techno, as well as happy hardcore, and as well as house music,
Drum and
as well
bass.
as drum and bass. Helter Skelter's everything, and people should never forget that Helter Skelter was one of the only places, the only place in the whole of England doing this on a scale like it's been done, and everybody should remember for that.
Probably about 99 I started playing Skelter. Funny thing was, the first time Dave at Helter Skelter booked me, he didn't know my DJ name, so he put on the flyer Richie Rich, which was the name of a geezer that at that time that put out like quite a big tune. A lot of people turned up, expecting this black producer from the States, but it was me, some beardy hippie geezer from Northampton. segregated. I don't know. Skelters have always Dave, along with a few other promoters, I think has always been in it because he likes putting parties on. Admittedly, big business and everything else, and he makes a lot of money out of it. But I'd like to think that he's in it because he loves putting parties on and he gets off on watching people having a good time. So that's my verse for Helter Skelter, is that the promoter enjoys putting a party on and is not 100% thinking about how much money he's going to make. Although in general, because he does things like that, I think it's always worked for him. Certainly the big outdoor one he did was pretty spectacular a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, due to the police and the council pressures and that, it's just not commercially viable now to put those on. So, you're looking at paying out probably 150,000 quid to put a party on. And because the scene, as we know it, the rave scene is quite heavily dependent on the excuse me, on the happy side of things, and a lot of people are getting out of that, it makes things even harder. But I've never been to a crap Helter Skelter. I've never been to an empty Helter Skelter. So it must be doing something right.
I played at Helter Skelter about 10 years ago now, when he very first started. He used to do Milwaukee's. It was a club for about 800 people. It was amazing. Dave always filled this little club with more speakers than anyone else could get in there.
I first played at Helter Skelter, can't remember, I think it must have been about 5 years ago now, 6 years ago. Something like that. When I first broke through really, Dave booked me, and I ain't looked back since really. It's all right.
Well, when it very first started, it was just a strobe light and as many speakers as possible and a fog machine, and everyone used to just go mad to that all night long. Since then, production's moved on and on and on with more lasers and big inflatables, and then Dave introduced the fun fair and that Helter Skelter, so just more and more for people to do, and more styles of music as well.
My musical style's changed quite a bit. I was known for sort of playing sort of European sort of stuff, quite vocally stuff, anthem sort of stuff. Just recently I've been getting into, I don't know, just a more sort of trancey sort of sound, really in your face, a little bit slower, just seeing how people respond to it. The response has been alright, so sticking to it, I think. It's changed quite a bit over the last 8 years that I've been sort of DJing. It's gone through all sorts, from breakbeat, bringing the kick drum back in, then going to like a techno style, really hard and heavy, back to breakbeat, all sorts, back to vocals, and now it's going on a more of a trancey direction for a few of us, which is alright, it's not bad.
First time I played for Helter Skelter, I don't think it as far back as Ray, but I can't actually remember exactly precise when I started playing, when I was going. I can remember actually coming on and actually getting a chill down my spine. The atmosphere is second to none. Absolutely incredible. Like the roars, the screams, you know, people shouting and, you know, just basically having a really good time, just letting off some steam really, you know.
What was the first Helter Skelter we played at?
I think it was somewhere down in Milwaukee's. Was it Milwaukee?
Yeah, ages ago.
Yeah, that old shed where it first started out. Like, Traveller.
Yeah, no, that's where it was. Milwaukee's in Ruston there, old Northampton. Years ago, about 1991, 1990, something like that. I don't know. Have we seen the scene change since then? Well, for a start, we've seen Helter Skelter change a lot. Like they've come from running the club in Milwaukee's that time to the big, massive thing it is at the moment.
Yeah, I'd say like from the old shed to like, you know, being like one of the presidents on the team. Personally, I've got a lot of respect for him because I've seen him come from like absolutely well. I was saying like, you know, like we say, like I said in Milwaukee's, it's been one of the biggest promoters that England's ever seen, and like, you know, one of the best promoters that like hardcore has ever had.
He's a crawler any day. No, but it's true. It's all true.
Yeah, but like he's given me a couple of jackets and he's done us a couple of tapes, hasn't he? So yeah, respect to you. You know what I'm saying?
I want to sing.
Has our music changed since we first started playing? Not much really, has it?
Yeah, well, it's changed from a lot of the old dirty samples like I got it, big, those are there, we'll know what comes next, to like where it's progressed now, like, you know, from acid house it's progressed from like, you know, what started as like a simple nothing that we reckoned that was only going to last a year, and it's lasted, what, how many years have we been in it now?
I don't know, it's lasted a long time anyway, put it this way, it's going on for a while.
Like all the different branches, there's from acid house has become like acid house, hard house, jungle house, techno, trance, gabba, well, garage.
But what I think, getting back to your original question, it's about our music. I think our music really is stuck to the core of what it was, you know, like for the hardcore people, like who's into the old school breakbeat. And that's what we're doing. We're trying to represent them, and while they're out there representing us, really, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping that breakbeat old school vibe, really.
Yeah, because we've been around for a little while, we can't take the tempo of the pace that things have gone up to. Or say can't take the tempo, it's not really our fancy. And hardcore went a little bit too fast and too peaky and perky. And what we decided to do was bring back the old school, and what we're doing now is not just playing the old school, but we're giving it a fresh touch and making some brand new old school, like for the 1999 year 2000. What more can I say?
they're just really basically consistent with the parties that they do. The lighting, the sound, the organisation of the parties, and actually the structure of the DJs and the music, which I think the way, for example, how the DJs are set. The different styles in the one arena, it really does come off and pay off, because you got the different cross sections of people that that want that different variety, and they could be staying in the same room but they're listening to different music all night. Or if you are into the specialist music, so they're just into drum and bass or they're just into the hardcore stuff, they can move around. One hour they'll be playing drum and bass, then what they do, they switch it to the next room and they can listen to their same music, what they want to listen to, their specialised music, but they're going to different rooms, so they're not getting bored. They're not getting bored in the same environment. So it's moving all the time, you know?
Because it sticks to that tried and tested formula. It's not a criticism. I mean, when people come, they know what they're going to get. You get the whole thing, you know, with a funfair and that thrown in. I've never seen any trouble or anything here in all the years I've been doing it. You know, and you're stuck, because it's like Milton Keynes in the middle of the country, so you get everyone from as far as Manchester down to London and that, on the coast, so you get a good crowd. The music what the jungle people play, everything else has pretty much stayed the same formula, you know, happy hardcore mixed up with jungle. The crowd sort of, obviously the faces change, but the sort of style of people is the same, sort of happy raving sort of.
We've been a lot of places really. The first event we done was in the home counties. That was an outdoor event. We ran a club in Banbury, Oxfordshire for several months. From there we went on to Milwaukee's in Bedford. We've been to we had a club in Oxford, and from there, but before the Sanctuary, we was called the Tambank Wellington, which was an old closed down bingo hall. And it took us about a year. We got the premises licence, and it was the only all-night licensed venue in Shropshire, and we ran up there for about a year. And from there, we moved down to the Sanctuary in 1993.
Sensation, sensation, I can feel it. Can you feel it forever and ever? Sensation, sensation.
Well, when we'd done our first outdoor event, we'd done, instead of sort of starting on a smaller scale and doing a club night, we held an event, an illegal acid house event, which in 1989, and that was catered for 20,000 people. We flew over a package of acts from the US, and we had a lot of English DJs, but unfortunately the event didn't work. Nobody believed that the event was going to happen. It was in the days when, in 1989, people would put flyers out, get ticket money, people would buy tickets, and then they'd go around, collect the ticket money before the event, and there was no such event. And because such a strong lineup of acts and artists from an unknown promoter were just unseen or unheard of. So through us being naive and not really understanding the industry at that time, we paid for it severely financially, and the 3 or 4 partners that was involved, we all lost quite a considerable amount of money. And that night in question was the reason for Energy 97, because we started again. We had to start at the bottom after that, very small, and work our way up over the period of several years. But all along, in the back of my mind, you know, the big party thing had won against me, and the first event didn't work. So an Energy 97 was because of that first event. And that's one of the main reasons. You know, it was such a perfect event, people-wise, attendance figures, but not just for that reason. It was the hottest day of the year. Excellent event, top quality event. Everybody really enjoyed it, and we pulled the event off against the odds. Lots of people said it wouldn't happen, but it comes back down to Helter Skelter, which is a big movement of people across the UK that pull together every time we hold an event. And if it wasn't for the hundreds of people who work with us very closely and put in all their all, you know, Helter Skelter would not be what it is today. The reason we never done an outdoor event after Energy 97 was Energy 97 took 12 months of organisation and planning by a big team of people, which that was okay. But it was the legal fees that we had to get licences, we had to do sound propagation in the area, insurances. It's what the authorities made us put in place, do helicopter landing pads for in case of emergency. Things, at the end of the day, we're the youth movement of the day, and they was just, you know, they sat down and said, let's make it as hard as possible. Now, some of the things they do, we agree with, because we do believe in safety, medics, first aid, because it's an essential part of a successful event, looking after people's safety. But they went way, way, way over the top, and they are the main reason, especially the police, the event did not happen. I mean, everybody that attended know for a fact that the event was heavily over-policed, and we had to pay for that costs, and you know, that was what killed the event, which is such a shame, because first of all, we did intend on making it an annual event, but so, you know, it didn't get round to becoming one.
Music style has not changed.
No.
We've just progressed.
It's just been given to a wider public, that's all. Dave really opened the doors to trance in the rave scene by allowing us to do these back-to-back sets, which left people, you know, they had to have what we was giving them, and that was it.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is that it was Dave letting us play
what we wanted to
play, and that was fantastic, because if you're a DJ, that's your wish, is you can play what you want to play. And luckily, the crowd and you guys out there watching this video let us do it. A respect to ya.
Yeah, basically, I mean, hardcore is, well, I used to play what was called hardcore in 92, 93, and it's now sort of split up into drum and bass and happy hardcore, although I don't really like the description happy hardcore, because if you listen to the set I played tonight, it wasn't really that happy. It's just basically banging hardcore. yeah, I mean, I wish it was a bit slower maybe like it used to be, because I mean the house scene has really taken off. A lot of people got into house because of the speed of it, I think, and the atmosphere that used to be at raves like such as Helter Skelter has now changed into the house scene. So I think really because hardcore and drum and bass etc is music from the street, that's what people want. They want the underground. I think we can get it back to that if we really try. That's what we want to do anyway.
I think Helter Skelter stopping is it's a great loss to the hardcore scene, but they've been doing it for 10 years now and they've done a really good job, and hopefully someone will come along and try and follow in their footsteps really of what they've done with the production. They've broke new talent, new DJs, they supported everyone, do you know what I mean? Supported me through thick and thin. I've always rung Dave up with my ideas, see what he's for, and he's just supported everyone, so it's going to be a loss. I'm going to miss it, and I hope that he misses it that much that he'll be back sometime next year, hopefully. So yeah.
Mick,
that's that time when you brought the record deck on the day.
What do you mean I brought the record deck? You did it as well?
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't the best
You
time.
did it as well?
Yeah.
That was the best time when we were so having it. We brought the record deck on the stage, and I'll never forget that because I had a big spade. And you did as well, Mick, don't be laughing. And I had a big spade. We had a big spade. Oh, he's getting silly. Oh, help me.
We had a big stage, 4,000 people maybe, something like that, in the main arena, watching us smash up a record deck.
That was a puss.
Having it to fucking trance.
That was a puss. I'll never forget that, ever. Go on, Helter Skelter.
How do we feel that Helter Skelter stopping will affect the dance scene?
I think they're going to be sadly missed personally. And you know, I think because like Dave's had a baby and all that, I've got to respect he needs some time out, because this sort of thing takes a lot of hard work, and I understand it because we once promoters ourselves and we know that it takes a lot to promote. That's why we had to stop promoting and become like workers, being just artists and DJs, because it does take a lot of time. And as far as I'm concerned, Dave's been one of the leaders for a long time, so everyone's going to want him to come back. So hopefully during next summer, when I say like the summer of 2000, he'll open up a big another warehouse or an open field somewhere where everyone gets together for the return of Helter Skelter. And I hope and pray and I really believe it's going to happen.
And another thing is what I think as well, I think he's going to be obviously greatly missed. But you know, one door closing for some person is another door opening for someone else. And the scene's so strong at the moment, I can see, you know, everybody else still trying to have a go. They might not get it to the quality as Dave's had it for the past few years, but
loads of years.
Yeah, like, well, however long he's had it, you know, like I think like someone else is gonna have a go, and you know, we've still got loads of good promoters out there at the moment.
We were really upset and worried at first, but then we realised that it's about the passion and the passion to continue, isn't it? We're going to continue. We don't care, right? We don't care. We're going to continue. We're going to play trance music to anybody who wants to hear it, and techno music.
We just wish Dave the best. He needs a rest.
Yeah, Dave needs a rest.
So much work.
You've all got to respect Dave out there, because it's hard putting on an event. Really hard, and he's done it for 10 years. Nice one, Dave.
Nice one.
Control my world, don't you even make me believe that you're my girl. I give you all my love, I try to make you happy, but that wasn't enough, cause look, you're gonna left me. Sincere I never gave you no trouble. Just tell me, what is it you're getting ill on a double? You saw me with another girl, deals with your life, story for the true, I won't diss you. I don't understand, I thought we had it planned. Look, turn me blind, now look where I am, all alone and on, without you to phone. And if I do, I hear click, followed by the dot tone. I don't get it, but hey, I won't sweat it, just remember what you're hearing there. Don't forget it, cause I'm not the one who will come running back to you. I wanted your love, not your blood, I'm not Jack alone.
Why are we stopping? Why is Helter Skelter stopping? We feel after 6.5 years at Milton Keynes, which has been our best events and best venue, the Sanctuary by far, we've done 30 odd events now, done 10 single events and 20 double events with the Millennium on New Year's Eve, which probably would have happened by the time everybody's watching this video, would have been our 21st event. We feel we've done all that we can now at this venue. We just feel that we would like a change. We don't know what we're going to be doing in the future, but after 10 long hard years, our last event we had Decadance, which was our 10th birthday party. We just feel that we'd have a change, and after working so long and so hard for 10 years, most of us, we need a bit of a rest to charge our batteries up, and then we'll decide what we're going to do then. But we are going to be doing something in or around the music industry. We just don't know what yet. Any ideas, please send us a postcard. Well, it can affect it in two ways, good or bad. It's the same as when we became about. We had the Universes, Fantasia, Perceptions, all the big organisations then. There's always a marketplace within somewhere to do things well. And when we started at Milton Keynes, as I say, we went up against other organisations, but we seen a different angle. We could see something that wasn't being catered for, which we thought was a good top-class value for money event. And there's a lot of other promoters out there. There is experienced promoters out there. And if they want to sort of grab the bull by the horns and put on some quality events and give people what they want, they will get the response. So that's down to other people out there now to sort of say, yeah, we're going to have a go, we're not going to have a go. So, that's all I can say really on that matter.
Yeah, I played last year on New Year's Eve, and that was slamming. I really enjoyed that. It was the vibes was good. It was just everyone was up for it. I think I played quite early as well, or just after midnight or something. So it wasn't really like late in the day. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, the crowd were straight away responsive, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I enjoyed that. Try to make it sound like this. I spoke to Dave, and it is sad that they've done so many parties, and I think he just wants to have a stop and a rethink for 6 months. But I think people aren't going to forget Helter Skelter overnight. Do you know what I mean? And whether he comes back with a new name or revamps the old Helter Skelter, I think it will always do well. I mean, you got other parties coming up now. you know, some other younger promoters in London, Best of British, those guys, they've done Bagleys a few times. You've got Slamming Vinyl lot. Now you've got the V parties, the Planet V parties. So, you know, there's still World Dance as well, New Year's Eve, and, you know, there's still some big events happening, do you know what I'm saying? But I think as one of the leaders of that kind of cream of the crop, I think they will be missed, yeah. But I don't think he'll be away for that long. I think maybe he wants a little break, do you know what I mean?
I think it will affect the scene, but I mean, I think still things will carry on, you know. But it will have a chunk out of the scene, because a lot of these people that go to Helter Skelter, they come from absolutely everywhere. Come from up north, come from far up north, come from west, south, north, east. They come from everywhere and gather in this rave, and there will be a chunk out of it, I think, out of the scene.
Most memorable Skelter would have to be, there've been so many, they've all been good nights, they really have. One in particular I loved was Energy 97, the big outdoor one. That was just like, absolutely awesome. People were having it big time, thousands of people everywhere, outside. No, I don't think it was. I think Helter Skelter peaked way before then, you know. They've been, like I say, at the forefront of it all for a long time. That was just happened to be like their first, well, second outdoor one. I mean, the first one I think was in Oxford in '89, but not remember that. But you know, that was like '97 was the first outdoor one, you know, of this century and of this decade, should I say? And that was absolutely like awesome up there. But I mean, they used to peak up at the Sanctuary. I mean, '91, '92, '93 used to be brilliant in there. To stop. Dave, you can't stop it, please. No, I mean, I miss it, but I mean, I admire Dave for being there for the past 10 years. It will affect the scene, because like I say, he's one of the leading dance innovators, isn't he? You know, puts all the state-of-the-art art in the best systems. You know, people will miss it. It was a meeting point for all people, isn't it, the Sanctuary? So.
What's wrong with you? You really think the world's going to survive to the next millennium? You're fucking mad. We're just about surviving this. We ain't survived it yet. Doom and gloom from hype.
everyone gets along with Dave, what's good. You know, he has a chat with us and everything, where sort of some promoters, you know, you don't even really get to speak to him, it's just there's your money, there you go. He's come from selling tape packs 15 years ago through to now. It's amazing sort of what he's achieved in 10 years. I think he's pretty shocked himself, really.
Hello everyone at Helter Skelter, it's Garry, Clarke, Dougal's dad. You know, it's great, Helter Skelter. I've been down, I took some photographs. You know, my son Dougal was playing earlier and Hixxy. You know, all the ravers, they just love the music. It's got such a happy atmosphere. You know, I'd just like to thank Dave and Penny for everything that they've done. And, you know, all you ravers, speak to you all soon. See you later. It's bloody marvellous.
Jungle DJs or drum and bass DJs, I think they must really rely on Helter Skelter as a meeting point as much as we do. So it'd be nice if we could all get together and maybe put something on like a DJs Unite event to sort of like take its place. I mean, I know it never will take Helter Skelter's place, but I think, you know, we're going to need something to try and keep the scene going for everyone.
Well, as I said before, the music's changed and split up, which has really been the worst thing about it. I mean, everyone likes certain types of music and you can't blame them for liking a certain type. I just wish it was more unified. Everyone says it's the same. Well, a lot of people look to Helter Skelter as the main rave, like I said. So I don't know. It's a bit of it's going to be a detriment to the rave scene when it goes. It's unfortunate, but Dave's got his reasons.
Tell you what though, just for the record, I do rate the Helter Skelter New Year's Eve bash. They always seem to put a little bit special on there, and I have passed through, even though we haven't played that one recently, but I have passed through a Helter Skelter New Year's Eve bash, and it was quite a top night.
And to be sure, we're going to be there at this New Year's Eve, Helter Skelter. So if this video's out on time, be there or be square, because it's going to be the place to be.
Square business.
I'm talking square biz to you, ravers. Square biz.
I'd just like to thank everybody, DJs, production people that have worked with us, ticket outlets, agents, flyering people, especially the party people. They've actually supported us over the last 10 years and give us a chance of doing what we love to do. And you know, everybody's sort of, as they've supported us, we haven't took that for granted, and we've always put everybody's thoughts first. We've tried to be fair, we've tried to put on good events, and we've always tried to help other promoters within our industry. And that's what the dance scene is all about, really. You know, a movement of people working together that has grown into a global entertainment business. And there's always, you know, it's a new business. There's always room out there for doing something well. So if you go at something, do it properly, do it well. Hard work and commitment gets you where you want to go. Thanks for your support. We're out of here.
does it. Easy does it. Party crew, ladies and gentlemen, move your body. It's time to get down. Gonna feel Andy from Milton Keynes. Party crew, the place on to see you all rock it. DJ side. You know to do party crew. Express yourself to your DJ. Hope you're all having a good time. It's time to